Alright there guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about not only my favourite Nintendo game of all time, but also one of my top 10 favourite games of all time in general. Today we're going to be talking about Mario Party 2, which most people consider the best Mario Party, and that's me included. So, Mario Party 2 took everything that made the first one good and improved on it and made it even better. The story of Mario Party 2 is our characters are basically wanting to be the king of parties, so they start off with Mario Land, then Wario comes in and makes it Wario Land. And then Bowser comes in and makes everyone have to go through 5 different boards to get to him. So, for anyone who's not familiar with how the Mario Party games work, it's the style of a board game, and you roll the dice in order to move along. And each space does something different. A blue space, you get 3 coins. A red space, you lose 3 coins. A green question mark space, it's a happening space. Something happens. Could be good, could be bad. It all depends on the board you're playing and which happening space on the board it is. A blue space with a red exclamation mark is chance time. That's a big one. That could be a game changer. Whoever lands on the chance time space has 3 blocks to hit. 2 of them contain the players in the game. It could be you, could be someone else, and the middle block decides what those players have to do. One of them could give the other coins or stars, or they could trade coins and stars. And finally, the last noteworthy space is the Bowser space. If you get that, you have to visit Bowser, and he can do a number of different things. He can take a number of your coins. He can do a Bowser roulette, where he takes the same amount of coins from everybody. There's the Bowser shuffle, where the coins get shuffled around to where everybody in the match has the exact same amount of coins. So if you don't have many coins, that could massively benefit you. But if you do have a lot of coins, that could screw you over. That about does it for the spaces. Now let's talk about the boards. We'll go in order. So the 6 boards, each of them have a difficulty, a number of stars next to them in terms of difficulty. 1, 2, or 3. 1 star is obviously the easiest and 3 star is the hardest. So we'll start off with the first 1 star, which is Pirate Land. And one thing very unique to Mario Party 2 over every other Mario Party game is, depending on what board you're playing, actually determines what outfit your character wears. Because in Pirate Land, your characters will wear a pirate hat and a pirate jacket. And the 6 playable characters for Mario Party 2 are the same as in Mario Party 1. Mario, Luigi, Peach, Yoshi, Wario, and DK. Now, Wario is especially great in the early Mario Party games, in the first 3 to be exact. I think it's the first 3, or it's either the first 2 or first 3, because Wario wasn't voiced by Charles Martinet back then, like he is now. He was actually voiced by he actually had a German voice actor. And the way the guy says, "Oh, I missed," it's so great. If you've watched the Runaway Guys Let's Play Mario Party 2 from 10 years ago, you know exactly what I'm on about. Wario saying "Oh, I missed" is the greatest line in any Mario Party game of dialogue any character has. But the gimmick of Pirate Land is you're around pirates and pirate ships. If you land on a happening space near one of the pirate ships, it blasts a cannonball at you and sends you straight back to the start. Oh wait, there's one more space I forgot to mention. the bank space. So when you're going through the board, you will go past the bank. If you go past it and don't land on it, you have to give the bank 5 coins. But if you do land on the bank space, however many coins were in the bank at the time, you get all of those coins. So that could potentially give you the coin star. And that leads us on to bonus stars. So Mario Party 2 has 3 bonus stars. The coin star, the minigame star, and the happening star. The coin star is whoever held the most amount of coins at any given time gets that star. The minigame star is who won the most minigames. And the happening star is who landed on the happening space the most. Now, up to 3 people can get the same bonus star. I'm not sure if 4 people can. In the later Mario Party games, all 4 players can get the same bonus star, but I don't know if that was a feature in the original, in the older games. I think if everybody got the same, I think nobody gets the bonus star. I think that's how it used to work, and then they changed it to where everybody gets the bonus star. So yeah, Pirate Land's main gimmick, it's all about pirate ships. You've got to make your way to the star pay 20 coins for it without landing on a happening space near the pirate ships, which blasts you back to start. But who knows, the star could be near the start, and that could actually be a good idea. The other 1-star difficulty land is Western Land. And as you can see in the image you're looking at, Mario is wearing the Western Land outfit. It's of course set in the Wild West, so it's all cowboy themed. The main gimmick of this board is there are these 2 trains on the board that if you land on a happening space, that train will move. The train will move by itself, or you can pay, I think it's 5 to 10 coins. I can't remember which one. It's either 5 or 10 coins, and the train will take you to the next station. If you happen to be standing in the way of the train when it's moving, it will hit you and you will be sent straight back to start. Probably the last gimmick that's not a part of a space but something you will just go past naturally on the board is the Boo. And Boos make a return from Mario Party 1. In the first game, they allowed you to steal coins for free or a star for 50 coins. In Mario Party 2, it's the same feat. The Boo does the same thing, but you have to pay 5 coins to steal coins now, and then still pay 50 to steal a star. So that's pretty much the main gimmick of Westland. You have a train, and if it hits you, you sent back to start. Now on to the 2-star difficulties. The first one being Mystery Land. For Mystery Land, the characters are wearing some archaeologist gear, like they're Indiana Jones or something. And the main gimmick of this board is each section of the board the whole board is divided up into different sections. And the only way to move on to the next one is you have to land on a happening space to teleport to the next one. Now, in the Runaway Guys Let's Play of Mario Party 2, when they did Mystery Land, Proton John got 3 hidden blocks in that one game from teleporting. And what's a hidden block? Hidden blocks appear randomly on a blue space in the board, and they can give you either 20 coins or a star. John managed to get 3 hidden block stars in the same match on Mystery Land. Such an iconic moment, such an iconic part of that Let's Play. But yeah, teleporting is the main gimmick. Then we move on to Spaceland. Spaceland has you wearing astronaut outfits, of course. And then there's 2 gimmicks on this board. The first one being, if you land on a happening space, either a thwomp or a womp will appear in a car and will chase you back to the corner, to whichever corner is closest to you going backwards, you will simply move back a number of spaces. The other main gimmick is the middle of the board. In the middle, when you reach the middle, you have an option to go up, down, left, or right. Or I guess one of those options you won't be able to do because you'll have come from that way. So if you've come from the top and you've gone down, you will only be able to go left, right, or down. But there's a countdown in the middle. Every time someone changes direction, the countdown drops by 1. Once it reaches 0, this Bowser laser from the top right corner of the map of the board will shoot its laser, and anybody caught in the crossfire will lose all of their coins in one go. But if there's nobody standing in the way of the crossfire, then it just won't shoot, and the countdown will resume from back to 5. And finally, the final 2-star. No, the first 3-star even onto the 3 stars is Horrorland. Horrorland's main gimmick is switching between night and daytime. Different things happen at different times of the day or night. The Boo is only available at night time, so you cannot steal coins or stars in the daytime. You have to hope you land on a happening space to change it to nighttime to get the Boo. Once you've completed all of the 5 main boards before the final big one, the game actually does not let you play any of those 5 boards again until you play the 6th board, which is Bowserland. Even the toads that are in the main menu for the game are replaced by the Koopa Kid. And Bowserland is what you'd expect. It's a lava-themed board. And the main gimmick of this board is a certain number of turns will go by and then the Bowser train will appear. And when it does appear, it will chase whoever is in its way all the way back to start, and you lose 2 coins for every space back that you go. It can be devastating. And I actually have quite a good memory of that board, because I remember I was playing as Yoshi, and for the whole board I was being screwed over. I think I even got affected by the Bowser train. It didn't look like I was going to beat any of the AI that I was facing. But then in the last couple of turns, I gained 2 stars right on the last few turns, which got me the victory. Now let's talk about a couple of the mini-games. The battle minigame Day at the Races is one that I wish I could have played more, but it rarely ever got picked in the rotation. It's iconic because in the Runaway Guys Let's Play of Mario Party 2, they got Day at the Races nearly every single battle minigame they had. I wish I got it that often. Day at the Races simply is a completely luck-based minigame. You pick between a Thwomp, a Womp, a Boo, and a Bob-omb, of which one of them is going to win a sprint race. And the way the order is picked is whoever's currently last in the game picks first, and whoever's currently first picks last. So first place doesn't actually get to pick; they just have to choose whatever's left. And there's no real way to figure out which one will consistently win, but all four of them have different special speed boosts. The Boo can teleport. The Bob-omb trips its fuse, which makes it start sprinting. The Womp starts sprinting you'd expect, and the Thwomp starts moving faster. It doesn't take as long for it to land on the ground and then start moving again. But Mario Party 2 is arguably home to the most iconic battle minigame of all time, Bowser's Big Blast. The most luck-based minigame in all of Mario Party history, arguably. You have 5 levers, a red one, a green one, a yellow one, a pink one, and a white one. You press down and the Bowser head behind you will either blow steam out of its nose, I can't exactly tell what it is, or the eyes on the Big Bowser head will start a countdown from 3, 2, 1, and then explode. If you get the countdown, it means you're out. It's the most luck-based minigame of all time, in my opinion. That's what made it so iconic. Even the name of it, Bowser's Big Blast. Even the name of it makes it sound iconic. But yeah, some minigame highlights that I'd like to point out. They changed a few names of them. They changed Mushroom Mix to Hexagon Heat, but it's exactly the same. There's a toad that will put up a flag. Whatever colour that flag is, you have to stand on the hexagon that's the same colour. Last one standing wins. There's just so many great minigames. There's Tug of War made a return as a 1v3, just like it did in the first game, which Nintendo actually had to put a warning on the Mario Party Superstars version of the minigame about don't rotate the control stick with the palm of your hand, because that's what a load of kids did back when these games, the old Mario Parties first came out, and were getting blisters from it. I mean, I've won this minigame doing that very thing, and I never got a blister from it. But I just find it funny that Nintendo actually had to put an official warning of what not to do, and then people will just do it anyway because that's actually the most effective way of winning that minigame, as the 1 or the 3. And the way the minigames are decided in the board, if 4 players all land on the same type of space, it's a 4-player minigame. If 1 player lands on a red space and 3 land on a blue, it's a 1v3. If 2 land on a red and 2 land on a blue, 2v2. And the 1v1s only come up in the last 5 turns. If you happen to land on the same space as another person, you have a duel, and each board has their own unique duels. In Pirate Land, it's whoever can draw their sword the fastest. In Western Land, it's whoever can draw the fastest, like it's the old Wild West. Mystery Lands, I can't quite remember. Space Lands is who can stop the timer at the closest point to what the game asks you to do. But Bowser Lands is the biggest. It's basically Bowser Lands duel minigame is a battle of rock, paper, scissors. Mario beats Peach. Mario beats Bowser. Bowser beats Peach, but Peach beats Mario, and you have to pick and choose. Hope you pick a better option than your opponent. And the rewards for these duels could be stars or coins. So these duels right in the last 5 turns can be a big game changer. And that about does it for all I have to talk about with Mario Party 2. What an iconic game. Really wish I could play it again, but very unlikely that I will be able to. But that is going to be it for the regular content of 2022. All that's left is my top 5 anime of the year and my 2 year in review videos. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and until next time, catch you later.